with the exception of graduate work, almost all the teaching I'd had, all my teachers did lectures. And so that was the model I knew. And so when I first came here, that's what I did. And I worked hard on, I think most of us do, on making amazing lectures. But when I got to the end of the semester, when I would do a comprehensive final, and I would ask them questions that asked them to dig a little deeper beyond just you've memorized, but can you apply what you've learned? Very few of them could do that. Most of my classes are larger, and the students, well, they're taking my classes GE. After several years, I became pretty discontent with how I was teaching. When Mark Serva came and gave this seminar on problem-based learning, I signed up because first of all, I really believe in problem-based learning. I believe in applied learning. So when I went to the seminar, he gave really practical ideas, and he modeled it. And he went around and he talked to everybody, and we could ask specific questions. And he would have us, he actually would give us a problem to solve for our own classes, and then he would come around, and he had enough experience and connections that he could say, oh, what, tweak this, what about that? And by the end of the seminar, I had pretty much laid out my class of what I was going to do. And so I tried it last semester for the first time. So I give them the problem, and I give them I give them readings that help them, that give them a foundation for that answer. And then I send them they're actually academic, they're the published articles in academic sources. And by that time, they actually are handling them quite well. The Spartans and the Athenians. And the problem is that I gave them was, here we have these two people who live at the same time. They speak the same language. They worship mostly the same gods. They have pretty similar cultures. So why do these two people who are so much alike create families and gender roles that are so different? So that was the problem I gave them. The sophistication of their theses was amazing. They were not simplistic. They were insightful. Some of them were profound. And it was theirs. And then they synthesized their sources. They had brought a body of sources together. Each student would bring some sources together. They would share it with each other. They would teach each other. They would discuss it with each other. I would say it was every group that was doing that. There was breadth. The breadth of the experience was across the classroom. After they were finished, I was just, I don't know. I was so happy with what I had just seen. It was beyond my expectations.